Okay, so here we are on question 4, paper 2, June 2018. So we're gonna do the definitions. A lot of this test was based on definitions, so it was either you knew it or you didn't know it, right? So the first one asks to define each of the following terms: specific heat capacity and heat capacity. Now, specific heat capacity of a substance is the heat needed to change unit mass of the substance by unit temperature. It is a property of a substance and it is denoted by a common C. And heat capacity of a body is the heat needed to change the body by unit temperature. It is a property of a body. That's the difference between the two of them. And it is denoted by a capital letter C. Then they had this question that came around 2 years ago, where it said write the formula to show the relationship between the specific heat capacity C and the heat capacity capital letter C of a body, which is C equal to mass times little c. Alright, so that's that. And that should have given you about 6 points if you knew what you were doing. So now it says some students were asked to carry out an experiment to determine the specific heat capacity of a metal. They used the apparatus shown in figure 5. So you have a thermometer, voltmeter, ammeter, the metal block, the insulation, the heater, and everything. So it says the switch is closed for a time interval of 900 seconds, and the following readings were obtained. Mass of metal block is equal to 5 kilograms. Change in temperature equal to 50 degrees Celsius. So you didn't have to calculate anything. You didn't even have to list anything because they wrote it in list form. The ammeter reading was 8.5 amps and the voltmeter reading was 12 volts. So given that all of them are related by this thing called P equal to IV, PIV. So it says using the data on page 14, calculate the specific heat capacity of the metal stating any assumptions, and that was for 9 marks kilo. So if you didn't know how to do this, you would have lost 9 whole marks. So first of all, you have to find out the power, because you also know that power is related to heat loss, which is PT equals to MC delta T. Okay? As a matter of fact, you could just, stick in what P is equal to, so it would be IVT equals to MC delta T. So you could actually write IVT, since P is equal to IV, equals to MC delta T. So that's the relationship right there. But I'm going to just work it out step by step for some of you who would not have understood what to do. So power is equal to the 8.5 volts, gotta have it here, 8.5 amps multiplied by the 12 volts. So 8.5 amps multiplied by 12 volts is equal to 102 joules per second. It's actually watts, but watts is equivalent to joules per second. And since we're going to be needing these units to make our calculation clean and clear, I prefer these units, okay? And it's better that you use it. So know that you know what P is, and you know that P, T is equal to MCAT. And what you're looking for is the specific heat capacity. You can transpose. So all of these M and delta T are going to go in the denominator right here. And so specific heat capacity is equal to PT over M delta T, which is equal to, we found out what P was, so you can say 102 joules per second times, we have the time, which is 900 seconds, it's given right here, and then we put it all over the information that was given was 5 kilograms times 50 degrees Celsius. Now the seconds go, and we left back with the correct amount of units, the correct type of units. So that will be equal to 3, 6, well, let me write it out properly. 800 joules divided by 250 kg degrees Celsius, which would give us 367.2 joules per kilogram degrees Celsius. Then they told us to state some assumptions. So assumptions would be things that you're gonna say the lab. Let's say just assuming that the lab went perfect because of these reasons. The lab went perfect because possibly no heat was lost to the surroundings. So that's one. It's right. It doesn't have to be what you have, but that's one of mine. And 2, the metal contained no impurities, which could have given inaccurate results. And the next one is the thermometer or thermometer, the thermometer, ammeter, and voltmeter were not defective. And that's that. I hope this helps.